This is a test demonstration of ASTM D6200-01, which is a standard test method for determination of cooling characteristics of quench oils by cooling curve analysis. The equipment we use for this test, we have a hot plate with magnetic stirring capability. The sample we are currently heating up is our AAA quench oil, and the temperature that we normally test this at is 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So we test it up uniformly with agitation until we get to 140. Over here we have our furnace with the Inconel probe inserted into the furnace. We heat the probe up to standard temperature of 1600 degrees Fahrenheit or 871.1 Celsius. Once the oil and the test probe are both at the required temperatures, we transfer the beaker of the oil to a ring stand that has a support for the test probe attached to the ring. You just initially make sure the temperature is at the required temperature of 140. Once we are there, we turn off the agitation. For quench oils, the test is run without any agitation. It's a static test. We then, on our computer, enter run test, hit the run test button to start the acquiring data. Then transfer the probe as quickly as possible into the quenchant. As soon as the probe is placed into the quenchant, we start collecting data. The computer program collects temperature readings 8 times a second for a minute. So our cooling curves are generated based on 480 data points. When we first put it in, you could see the going through the vapor phase, which is the initial part of the cooling curve. Once that ceases, we enter into the nucleated boiling phase and then into the convection phase. The finished curve actually generates 2 curves. One is a temperature versus time curve, which is what we commonly refer to as a cooling curve. The other is a plot of cooling rate versus temperature. Both curves are generated by our software package. And these are what we typically would send out to a customer when we analyze their samples.